600,000 euro. So in total, our project turnover is 154,000 million euros. So it is quite a big project. Partners in the project is Region Council of Southern Småland as a coordinator and also a member of the Baltic Link Association. We have the municipality of Alvesta, municipality in Port of Karlskrona, Swedish Transport Administration, Stena Line, Port of Gdynia, Alvex, a transportation company in Sweden, Green Cargo and Spedcont. And for this project and the Swedish activities, we have received 17.1 million euro in EU support for the investments. And the structure of our project is that the Swedish investments is co-financed by the TNT fund, and the Polish investments is co-financed by the Cohesion Fund. But we have an obligation to treat the project as a whole transnational global TNT motorways of the sea project. And that's why we also have a structure, of course, of the project with a steering board, management board, project secretariat and so on and so forth. But we also have a monitoring committee consisting of the two member states who in fact is parties that own the project and is responsible for this project towards the EU Commission. So in this monitoring committee we have a representative from the Swedish Infrastructure Ministry together with a representative from the Polish Infrastructure Ministry. And in the steering board, of course, we are heading to have all the partners within the project represented, but we are also heading to have representative from the influential area of this Motorways of the Sea project. So here we are having the chairman and representative from the Baltic Link Association. We have representative from the TNT agency in Brussels, who is a project secretary from the EU Commission in charge for monitoring this project and help us during the way. But we are also heading for a representative from the Neighborhood Cities Association here in Poland, Mr. Tommy Olsson's colleague that is the chairman of that ARCA association. By this Motorways of the Sea project, we have achieved some of the objectives within both the Baltic Link Association and our earlier work with the two former EU projects. We are now visible within the TNT system with our corridor on the maps produced by the Commission themselves, as you can see on this map here. More specific, what we are going to do is a combined terminal in Alvesta, and Alvesta is located, as you can see on the map, quite in the middle of the Swedish part of the Baltic Link corridor between Gothenburg and Karlskrona, so it is a very suitable location. Furthermore, Alvesta is located right on the crossroad between the two main railroads in Sweden, which is the coast-to-coast line and Stambanan, as it is called. It is part of the Nordic Triangle in Sweden, this Stambanan. And as I said, we are heading for investments in the port of Karlskrona, looking something like this from above. More specific, here we are going for investments in an intermodal terminal located here. We are going for upgrading of the existing railroad going down to the port together with electrification of the same railroad. And this railroad is in fact the direct prolongation of the coast-to-coast line in Sweden. In Poland, in the port of Gdynia, we are heading for the future for a new location of the present terminal, that we will move the present ferry terminal from the present location out to the entrance of the port. And in order to prepare for that move of the terminal, we will now do rail and road investments in the port of Gdynia. And for the future, hopefully it will look something like this when the new terminal is in place and the investment is conducted. We also have Stena Line as partner, as you know, saw in the project. Stena Line is now putting in 2 new ferries on the link between Gdynia and Karlskrona. The first will arrive already now, the 2nd of November. The second ferry will be put in service in February 2011. Furthermore, we have by Stena Line and another EU finance project within the 7 framework program within the EU, the possibility to develop a single window IT-based e-file system along this corridor that we will make use of within the project. More information about the project and the development of the project, all the activities that we are going to do, all the meetings that we have had, all pictures of study visits, so forth and so on, will be found on the project-specific website located on balticlinkmoves.com, Baltic Link Moves in one word. And right now we are heading up for the formal kick-off conference of this project, and it will take place in Sweden, and it is planned to the 3rd of December this year, which some of you will be invited to. And we are also heading for the infrastructure ministers from the 2 involved member countries in this project. So that was my presentation, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Could you wait for a bit? I'd like to chciałbym się zapytać, czy mają Państwo pytania? Do you have any questions to table, opinions to voice towards our friend from Sweden? Oh.
I'd like to ask you if there are any dates when you're going to start the investments in Poland, or when is it going to be finished, the whole project? Does it have any deadline right now?
The deadline for the whole project is of course December 2013, and that is when all the investments will be conducted. More specific, we have representatives from the Port of Gdynia here, I think. Do we have? Yes. So specific regarding the investment in the Port of Gdynia, maybe you are better to answer the detailed dates regarding these investments.
What about the investments in Sweden?
The investments in Sweden are they are ongoing right now. When it comes to the terminal in Alvesta, it is planned for 2 phases regarding that investment. Phase 1 is already conducted. When it comes to the investment regarding the coastline between Embo and Karlskrona, it has started. And when it comes to the investments in Port of Karlskrona, we start with the electrification investment, which is investment that is first out, and that will start in some weeks from now. And when it comes to Stena Line's ferries, as I said, the first ferry will be put in service the 2nd of November next week.
Thank you very much.
Are there any further questions? Czy są jakieś pytania z sali? No, I don't see any. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, you can cheer. Proszę Państwa, dobiegła końca część dotycząca autostrad morskich. Zapraszam Państwa na krótką przerwę w oczekiwaniu m.in. na Pana Prezydenta Gdyni, doktora Wojciecha Szczurka, który otworzy kolejną część dotyczącą już stricte projektu South North Axis, czyli Sonora.
Ja, så vad vi gör det är ju till skillnad mellan att köra motorerna och att köra med det är inga problem. Nej, det kan vi. Och dessutom blir det ännu bättre effekt. Vi har ju faktiskt kunnat laga året runt. Inte minst hälsa att det innebär att alla även sommartid kommer ligga bra på fredagar. 2 år runt. Ja, det är Dahlström, ja. Jo, det är men de frågorna ska vi svara när det gäller effekterna. Alltså det måste vara det. Va? Det är utsläppen som förändras. Bullernivån har vi egentligen bara gamla mätningar som av det här kollektivföretaget. Det kan vara väldigt och de har vi har inga nya bullermätningar. Vi får börja med utsläppen för det är ju som är mest mätbart och flest mätbart och kanske lättast att mäta också. Sen kan vi titta på det kräver nämligen en undersökning och se vad det refererar till någonting.